Not something that's been a part of our life because it was advertised or because it was the cool thing to do. It was a good group of people that did good things for the community.
We had 5 children under the age of 10, and I was committed to being home with them and homeschooling, and you don't have a lot of spendable money. We walked in the front door and the children just loved it. And that became our go-to place for just clothes and books and toys. And it just became part of the family culture that you volunteer and you pay back. It just made things so much easier during years that were really, really lean.
So yeah, it was like going to a relative's house. It smelled like a great aunt's house. It felt like a family visit.
It's what community used to be years ago, and it still is here.
I think it took some effort to get the word out that anyone was welcome to come in to buy clothing or whatever was there. And it was just such a joy to see the way that people encircled it and believed in its purpose.
This organization has gone 40 years. This place runs because of the passion of volunteers. We wanted to not just be known as the place that served people who were in great financial need, but other people who had other needs as well. Not all needs are financial.
I live at home with my 2 children. I have my hands full. I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, and newly 3-year-old. I had a job for over 6 years that I was so comfortable and reliable on that, losing it, it was the biggest blow and devastation. I had a very, very good experience with everybody who was here. And it was just such a relief. Like, we left out there with everything that we needed. So everybody was very welcoming, and it just, leaving there, I slept so good. I wouldn't be able to help out when I'm able to get back on my feet.
And there were a lot of times that we went through some really hard things. And sometimes it was just somewhere to get out of the house and go. We would go to the library, we'd go to Stallings Park, and we would go to the help center. Those were our go-to places, because when you have those situations where you go through really lean times, you don't spend money to go places, and those were just our go-to places.
And I think Iris and I both can feel such pride and be so proud that this organization has lasted as long as it had.
It was an exciting time.
Oh, gosh, yes.
There's something new every day. And as we accomplished one thing, that opened the door for other things. And it just went on and on until now you would not believe what the help center's like. We were in the paper so much until I'm sure people were kind of glad when we cut back a little bit.
It was just like a little family that had decided to fix this house up and do something for other people.
And there was no end to how many volunteers just came in and said, let us help some way. And of course, we don't turn down help anytime. I had a saying that God gave us nothing but the very best in whatever happened, and I think it's very true. Even today, we see it happening.
We surely did get the best.
It was just like a big miracle, one right after the other. When I think back, our lives were so full and so wonderful. And I'm so grateful for having been a part of this.
It's that old saying, those were the good old days, and they really were.